Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and for today's video, we're going to be revisiting 14-star, 1400%, Zenkai 7, how many other qualifiers, Gohan here. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more content. So we're using him on it's a hybrid team with a mixed build. We're going to use him alongside the purple Gohan and then the green Trunks. They're both melee characters. They're not going to benefit a ton from what Gohan provides them, but Gohan will pick up some support and, you know, have good color synergy with them and have some allies that can help carry him a little bit in situations if we need it. So we're going to have all of that going on. So I hope you guys enjoy. But before we get into that, we have a sponsor we've got to go ahead and show. So be back in just a minute, guys. All right, everyone, so I wanted to introduce you guys to a browser that I use on a daily basis for all of my content. So if you find yourself interested in it, when you finish hearing what I have to say about it, be sure to check it out via the link down below in the description. So this is Opera GX, like I said, a browser that I use on a daily basis. This browser is awesome. It has a ton of different stuff that's built in. I want to show you guys 3 of my favorite features, so be sure to listen closely. Starting off with the customization option. So this is just some of the customization. You can really get into the settings and customize it however you see fit. But personally, my favorite option was this one here to change it from light to dark mode. I really do love that. Obviously, a lot of websites will have that. You see that a lot on mobile phones, but it is what it is. It's awesome to see it here in Opera. And that is really just the tip of the iceberg. With the Opera browser on the Opera add-ons website, you have access to a bunch of different themes you guys can apply, including but not limited to an animated wallpaper. We're going to go ahead and set up a Naruto one for today's video and see how that one looks for the browser. Again, this is over on the add-ons website. So let's go ahead and just pull this Naruto here. Install. Look at that. That looks really cool. I want to see that. Let's go ahead and add it. It's installed here, and it's going to pop up on any browser tab we open up. Wow, that looks awesome. That looks really cool. I like it a lot. This one's a little bit different. Let's see if it shows now on the refresh. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like this a lot. That's dope. So that is one of my favorite features for the browser. You can kind of spice it up however you like to. And this is also one of my favorite features here. So what this is we're on one of my YouTube videos, and you guys watching the video now are probably very familiar with my content. But say you're watching my video or somebody else's, you have access to picture-in-picture. So this is a really cool setting that you'll see a ton on mobile phones. And like I was saying earlier, I love to see it here on my browser. And if you're interested in mobile phones, you can also go ahead and send the QR code over to your own device with the Opera GX browser on mobile to continue watching. That is an awesome integration feature. But as it pertains to just the literal browser, you can go ahead and pop it out, and it will persist on whatever tab you open up and whatever else you're doing. And you can also set customization. Say you want it to be a little more transparent, so you can maybe read some text behind it. You can do that as well. So this is an awesome and very useful feature that we have for Opera GX. And last but not least, I want to introduce you guys to the GX Player. The GX Player is really awesome because it has access to a ton of different websites you can sign into, different streaming services you can sign into, and you can just go ahead and flip through them and play music. Now, the cool thing about playing music here is whichever one you're playing, that's fine. Say you play a song and you have it going, you don't have to keep that up. You can have it playing in the background, get to working, do whatever you need to do. And personally for me, hearing music, playing music through the browser is very convenient in that fashion, and it helps to get me in the zone, helps me to complete whatever I'm doing. But say you started to play, well, one of my videos again. As an example, say you played my video again, GX Player will pause the music you were listening to in the background, and then whenever you're done with my video, it would go ahead and just resume the music so you don't miss a beat. Now, this next feature is going to change your life when it comes to setting up this browser. It's going to make setting up this browser a breeze and make it extremely quick and easy for you. So what you're going to want to do is go down to the settings, and when you're there, you're going to go down to the synchronization option. Synchronization is awesome because it'll allow for you to import bookmarks and settings. There are also other advanced synchronization options we'll cover in just a moment, but you just go ahead and choose whatever browser that you have, and it'll import all that stuff for you. And if we take a look at the other stuff here, you can set how often it syncs, you can customize it, choose what it syncs and stuff like that as well. So very, very useful feature. So overall, those are 3 awesome features that are built into the GX browser. So be sure to check out Opera GX via the link down below in the description to get started today, like I said. And trust me, there is a ton more to get into. You're going to have to figure that out. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and back to the video. All right, so yes, definitely check that out. And speaking of check out, let's see a little bit of what's happening with Gohan. So Gohan is a character who still has really, really high offenses. His blast attack is at 300,000 basically, which is still really good, especially for a non-transforming character. His defensive numbers, again, are still really good too. So he's not a character that's really fallen off in terms of that. Where Gohan has fallen off is not damage-wise, because I think his damage is fine, especially as a last man. He's kind of fallen off because of the fact that he has some stuff that's non-cancelable, right? But still, a lot of his stuff can be canceled. Like this, all of this stuff right here is insane power-up stuff that can just get canceled, right? So there's that. But also where he's falling off is the lack of utility. I mean, if we look through his kit, he has some damage reduction for regen-specific matchups. That's kind of irrelevant unless you're versus regen, which is not popular right now. Maybe it will be in a few months, potentially, but nonetheless, it's not now. He has 40% cut on cover. You see a lot of damage, though. 30% extra blast on cover, 20% damage inflicted for 20 counts every time he uses blast arts, things like that. So you have a lot of damage built in. He has extra regen-based damage here. Also, this is probably the best thing in his kit, the supporting stuff he applies to himself and the allies on his team. So the characters he's with, while they're not blast characters, the key recovery will be beneficial to them, and they will still get more blast damage as well. But yeah, there's not a lot of things in his kit that provide utility. He doesn't even have any cut outside of the cover, as you saw. He doesn't have draw speed, which would probably honestly be bordering on broken for when he came out to have draw speed on his kit. But I think honestly today draw speed wouldn't be crazy on him. It would be good, but I mean there are characters that do kind of what he does in terms of combos and sustain better. I think with him maybe the scaling on damage would need to be tuned down a little bit. His stat maybe need to go a little bit lower, but that's about it. I mean his green doesn't do anything crazy. He really just doesn't do anything like that's outstanding anymore. So that's kind of where he's fallen off, is if you look at the kits on characters these days, his damage is fine. He can match them damage wise. I think that's not really, not much of a debate, despite the fact a lot of his kit being canceled. I think he can wrap up fairly quickly again. I think they fixed a lot of the issues he had pre-Zenkai, but he doesn't have the defenses to match outside of natural defenses for the most part, just with the stats and the minimal every now and again cover change, right? You may get that. The support he has is good for allies, but there's nothing else really in there. There's no nullification of, not endurance, excuse me, but covers, which characters pretty much need now in today's meta and today's standard. Not all of them have it. Even Trunks doesn't have it, but that was the trade-off for Trunks getting the second ultimate, I think, and all that. Like, there's not a lot of utility, so that's kind of where he's going to fall off. And the same applies to characters like Android 18, who, if she came out today, would need to have, for her kit to really work well, would need to have cover nullification, because you can't use her the way she wants to be used and played with. Oh man. And in today's climate with all these stupid cover changes, man, it's just that you can't do it. You can't. So it is what it is, man. That's kind of the evolution of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here we go with the first match. I wonder what tier boost Shallot has now. I think I showcased him when the boosts first came out. I bet it's a high boost though. Good play, but blast armor, nice. Got lucky there because that was not at all what I wanted to do. I've got to stop double clicking. He can't go to Shallot here, otherwise he's just going to be taking a hit. So Shallot's not tanky at all. He will be able to transform though. There it is. Okay, that's fair. Ooh, thank you, buddy. And you didn't transform? You gotta transform the first moment you get with Shallot. Gotta transform the first moment you get. That's so disappointing. You've gotta do it the first chance you get. Oh! You have to. You have to. You can't do that because Shallot is too squishy. That was so like I understand why he did what he did, but Shallot's too squishy, man. He gets one shot by everything. So like you got to transform. You have no choice. Unfortunate. Let's play the next one.
It seems you underestimated me.
So we've got some sort of future fusions hybrid. Not that he can't win. He definitely could destroy me, especially because those characters are good enough to not really need a ton of Z abilities. But I think for his team, he needed to lean into fusions and just go fusions with androids in the leader slot. I mean, he's doing like this half and half build thing. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. He tagged, so how much can he really do here? Oh no, he didn't tag. He switched it. He needed the green. Okay. Sub-side step. So he's going to go to Gogeta here, which is a smart play. I need to get my colors matched up with his better, because so that way Trunks will be available on this switch. Tackle again? Oh, thanks for that. I didn't think he'd go that quickly. That's a well. That's unfortunate. I don't love double switching here, but I didn't think he'd go that quickly. I thought he'd go after one more arts. Let's get this Dragon Ball. Thank you for another Dragon Ball. Let's follow. Okay, they're gonna have their Vanish back now.
How about this one?
Oh, better clash, better clash, better clash. Okay, I was gonna say, don't give him that. Let's see. I'm not neutral here, but I wonder if he'll take the risk. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I bluffed him out of it. They should die here. Yeah, I bluffed him out of it. It might be a tackle, but that's okay because it's frame one. Ironically, I could have countered the tackle with the strike in my hand. But that's a win. I'll take it. Yeah, neutral Gohan's ultimate would have killed Gogeta easy. But I don't know. I don't think it would have, especially because he didn't ramp up that much. I'm going to tackle here. That's fine. He's probably going to try to rush quickly. That's why I did the tackle. Okay, you're doing the most. Maybe he doesn't have it. Your counts are off, so I'll just throw in Gohan at the end. He needs a green card to even do damage to this Gohan. Yeah, he really needs a green card. Look at all those debuffs. My God, that's what I'm talking about. That's nonsense. That's actual nonsense. Okay? Look at all the damn debuffs. You can't even see anything on Gohan. Good damage after like 15 cards. He had to know this would just happen, which is fair. My goodness, those debuffs. Gohan has so many. I'm going to dash in and go for a tap punch. See if I get him.
Gohan, unleash your true power! I'll defeat you!
That's fine. Ooh, thank you for using that outside of you having your Vanish gone. That's perfect. Not a single tap, then that's going to do it. Trunks doesn't destroy a card to force the ult in, but that's okay. Anyways, we're going to play one more match, guys.
It seems you underestimated me.
All right, guys, so for this one, we have a well-built Saiyan team. Let's see how this one goes. Did not expect that. Not happy about it. I'm going to quickly switch. And if he goes to Goku, I'll go to Gohan, but I assume he'll just try to go ahead and build up the gauge. This is fine. It's also a nice test for Gohan's defenses. That character has a Zenkai boost going as well. Ah, that's not great. Don't do the strike. Of course you did the strike. Cute. That was a good play from him, though. Of course you got my strike, though. Oh my God! I've got to stop doing that double click thing with this guy. I'll get this Dragon Ball. It's gonna be late. I have to stop doing that. Interesting side step or drop combo. I mean, not sure why he did. Maybe to try to get Gohan not to have the cover, or maybe Trunks knockback. I guess I'm not sure. Doesn't kill though. Gotcha. I'll follow up. I'm out of that, right? Yeah, thought so. He was off by a hair. I was going to say, that may not be the best decision. Let's see what SS3 takes, because no way he sacrifices them. Oh, he did? Okay. I could draw another one here. The problem is it's not Trunks' freaking video. That's the problem. Oh, I knew I should have swiped there. GG on that. I guess that's not bad though, because Gohan got I got his rush out of the way. I'm gonna have to end the combo here. I got screwed because I did that sidestep. I'm not sure why I did, but I'm really anxious and nervous right now for some reason. Obviously a rush is here. Good Lord, that damage. Yeah, I'm really anxious and nervous. My heart's beating fast. I'm making uncharacteristic plays in this video, or this match. Gohan didn't get to do much, but hopefully he gets a finisher here. But knowing this guy, he won't give me the bait. He won't give me the exclamation. But I'll still draw it, because better safe than sorry. I consider dashing in to try to get a sidestep out of him, though. But he won't give it to me. Yeah, like I said, I know he won't give it to me. He's going to try to get me the finish. Oh, are you kidding me? I was off by a millisecond and I would have got that kill and LF. Is he backdashing? Oh, that was a drift. Good play, man. Oh, I'm so annoyed with that. I almost got him. Okay, that's fine. You can use that gauge. I'm going to go again. Nice try. I definitely tapped again, but it didn't register. It's all good. Okay, well, got a little closer than it should have. But I'm not really terribly mad because Gohan got the spotlight in the end.
It's over.
It is what it is. I have no idea why this one didn't record, but here's a replay because I've got to show it a replay. So, yeah, it didn't pick up. It was live recorded. But anyways, we got Trunks going here. I accidentally did the thing where I double-clicked too fast and it got knocked back. But I wasn't really upset about it just because he didn't get anything out of it. So we're good here. This is a great position to be in. I could have actually switched earlier to Gohan and got that extra blast damage there in hindsight. But he can't go to Vegito Blue yet. So we did some good damage with 2 blasts. And Gohan also needs to use those arts cards to get stacked up. All right, I didn't need the main ability buffs, but I did need the stop clock, so we got it. We're good to go. This guy also is a very tap-heavy player, and unfortunately in this match, I fall for a couple of tap shots that I didn't really want to have. So right here, I'm thinking about having the green in my hand and the ultimate, right? So I'm going to draw it here, and I'm thinking in my head, please don't be a tap shot. And I knew it was a tap shot. It was the only thing I didn't really want to see. Maybe a strike arts would have been great, but I knew it was a tap shot, but I couldn't help myself. I knew it would be because he had already done a couple. Anyways, Trunks is fine. He's not taking any damage. Consider throwing Gohan out there, but I didn't want to get rushed, too quickly. Vegito does go neutral here, so if I were to throw Gohan in, which I do, this is neutral damage, so whatever he takes here is actually pretty good. Yeah, he didn't take anything. That was not bad. So he does get, I think, 40% extra cut defensively. Got you there. I'm going to cancel there for the Gogeta, and I land the combo. However, my opponent did a switch, so he was just one step ahead. But I wasn't upset about that because I got him to do 2 switches in like 3 seconds. So that's really good. If I'm able to get priority, he won't be able to do anything. I get 997, which is an extreme oddity and rarity for me on the channel. Just going to go for the tap so he doesn't have any switch option. All right, Gogeta's back. No stop clock stuff. Oh, couldn't get him on the single tap bait. Gonna end quick. Oh, we got him there. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, I love when I pull those off. And this is the end because the switch is just, it's you can't really do anything about that. So The thing is, oh, okay. The replay is ended due to a forfeit. Okay, so it wants me to hit okay. Anyways, the thing about that, I remember saying at this point, because I left it on the screen like this anyway, that just from seeing that, it was very brief, but just from seeing that, I can tell you that he is in a position where he is going to be able to sustain damage-wise with the current characters we have. The real issue with why he's fallen off isn't because of his damage. It's because of the lack of things in his kit. His toolkit is just not as expansive as characters that come out today. I mean, setting aside, let's just look at Vegito as an example, just ignoring some of the other characters that exist in the space right now. But Vegito there as an example. I mean, Vegito has a gauge, which is an entirely new mechanic this Gohan simply does not have. So that's a benefit afforded to Vegito and a handful of other characters that Gohan really doesn't have any way to really deal with or you know, anything in his kit that can kind of replace that, the functionality of that. Secondly, Vegito has some of the things that Gohan does have, like neutrality, good combos, stuff like that, good damage. Vegito has, though, a very good version of this ramp-up mechanic. So Gohan has this thing in his kit where if he uses arts cards, he gets, well, I think it has to be blasts, right? If he uses blasts, he gets extra damage and stuff. Vegito has the debuffs built in. I think he might even get extra damage, but he gets draw speed too, and it's not something Gohan can compare with. He really just can't. Gohan doesn't even have, I don't think, any draw speed in any capacity built into his kit, and you just kind of have, and that's just some of the things. Like, Vegito has access, it's in a weird position, and honestly, I never really get it when I use Vegito, but Vegito nonetheless has access to cover nullification. Gohan doesn't have that, which would be great for him in his kit. Vegito has access to endurance, which again, Gohan doesn't have access to. Vegito is a defense type character with incredible offenses. It's just kind of weird. And Gohan also is a Zenkai that's so old that he completely missed the trend of characters now coming out with on entry get X damage, X cut, and X key. You know what I'm saying? He only has cut, I think, on covers, which is, I think, 40%. So he's just like, that's just one example. There are several others, right? So that's the real reason why he kind of fell off, is he can't really compete with the kits these characters have. But I think his damage is fine, right? But let's play the next one. All right, last match.
I will win this. I'm coming. How you like that?
Good play. Didn't expect that at the last second. I'll take that. Thank you very much. You're going to go to Broly? Yep. I don't love switching versus Broly, but got to do what you got to do. This should be a nice size combo because he didn't really do anything beforehand. I'm going to dash in and go for the screen. Ooh, it wasn't. Nice. I didn't wind up dashing in, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Ooh, okay. We're going to have some fun in this match, aren't we? Stop critting! I'm going to dash in this time, though.
Defeat you.
That's okay. Just don't have a blue. Or a damn green, actually. God, I'm so sick of this guy's green card. It's the most obnoxious thing. Neutral gone. Rush, okay. That crit rate down better help me with this. Better help Trunks take this. Oh, okay. Crit rate down, help me. So far, it's so good, but we'll see. I think he lives it. Oh. Oh, okay. Not bad. All's well that ends well. Come on, give me something here. I'm going to draw both. Thank you. Never do that. Never do that. I wish I didn't draw both. I saw him dashing in and I figured that would be what he was doing. My God, that bar went down quick. This might get perfected. It's fine. The good news is I can just do this right now. I got his vanish, so when he's done, I'm going to just throw Gohan's blue. Actually, do I try to go for the ult? No, I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to save the ult for a Gogeta kill. Or Vegito kill, excuse me. Because it should one-shot if I land it. Okay. Yeah, the ult would have one-shot. That's so much damage. The ult for sure one-shot for full HP. Because that blue did stupid damage. I'm really surprised he switched at all, by the way. It's really weird. Oh, I thought I had him for sure there. I didn't. That was kind of weird. Bye, Trunks. This guy has endless strike cards, huh? I know the draw speed is high, but damn, how much ki you got? How much ki you got? Thanks for the knockback. Oh, not a knockback, but that's enough. That was a good play. Did not get the knockback. Did you really not die from that? Come on, Gohan. Are you kidding me? All right, now we win it. Are you kidding me? How'd you not kill there? Bitch, didn't he destroy 3 cards? That damn Gogeta was on crack. That Gogeta was... Or not, excuse me. He was cracked, excuse me. That Gogeta was something else, man. He tanked the ultimate, doing all that damage. My goodness, I thought I had it in the bag when I got rid of Vegito Blue. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end there. Gohan was paired with, like I mentioned earlier, 2 better units in today's climate and meta. So they did help out a good deal. It is what it is. You kind of have to put him in a position like that. Originally, I was going to have Goten on the team to help provide more support, and maybe that would have worked too, but I just felt like without the utility of some of these that these other characters have, like the double ultimates and stuff Trunks can do, and then also the revive and supporting stuff this Gohan can do, it just felt like it wouldn't work out too well, and you know, we would have had some really close matches. So also I was scared of having too many blast cards. I don't love having too many blast cards in my deck. I'd like to have a nice balance, you know. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one.